Now I'm here to tell you, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to sit in solitude and enjoy your own company, your time alone. At some point in your life, you're gonna have to do that. And you might as well be prepared versus not being prepared. At some point in your life, you will run into a patch of life where you have to rely on yourself and yourself only, rather than your friends, family, colleagues, this, that. They're not gonna be able to fix the situation. You have to do it by yourself, alone, you and you only. And traveling alone kind of primes my brain to getting in the habit of doing things alone and not relying and not turning my head and asking, hey, what do you think? Or, hey, bro, fix this for me. At a young age, we have a mom and dad, if you're lucky enough to have a mom and dad, or one or the other, and we always are like, yo, mom, how do we do this? Dad, how do we do this? We're always asking other people questions. How, who, where, when. When you go out alone, you're the only person who's gonna answer the question. You must be resourceful and you have to figure it out. And that is the beauty of traveling alone, because when you go to these other countries, obviously you're not comfortable, obviously you don't know the area. Most of the time you don't know the language. You have to be perspicacious. You have to understand the dynamics of the current culture that you live within. It forces you to not only be self-sufficient, but super observant. You become hyper vigilant on the people around you, patterns that the society or culture exhibits, and you're forced to kind of put this puzzle together while at the same time enjoying the place you're in. So to answer this question, I guess, I mainly did this because, one, I do enjoy solitude, and I wasn't always like this. Growing up, I had family and friends around me 24/7. It wasn't until about a few years ago when I lived alone, I learned to be alone. I learned how to like being alone. I learned how to go out to eat by myself. I learned how to go watch movies by myself. So I said to myself, I've never traveled alone, and I want to try that. I want to try traveling alone completely, go from country to country, not knowing anyone or anything, and not relying on a person for a schedule, to answer my questions, for positive dopaminergic reinforcement, which is just getting thrill through that person.